Well, we are having our first, hopefully annual, Mamaroneck Monarch Butterfly Festival. And it's all to celebrate the migration of the monarch butterfly and to really tell people the reasons to protect the butterfly. It's now listed as an endangered species, so we really want to learn how we could take care of the butterfly.
The Committee for the Environment in the Village of Mamaroneck signed the Mayor's Monarch Pledge with the National Wildlife Federation. We were going to attempt to educate our residents about the newly endangered monarch butterfly.
So they basically winter in the mountains of Mexico, and then when spring hits, they fly thousands of miles up to Canada, and then they come back down through the eastern seaboard back to Mexico, and it's a multi-generational migration. Right now, this is the fall migration back to Mexico. So if we look up today, it's possible we could see some monarchs migrating, but this is the time of year that they migrate down the eastern seaboard, come through Mamaroneck, and fly back to Mexico.
So our sponsors are a mix of organizations and companies, and they all agreed to offer fun, free crafts for the kids. So there's everything from a sewing craft to petting instruments with Bach to Rock. We have an art installation, we have a costume contest. We have a migration course, which basically symbolizes the 3,000-mile migration that the monarchs take from Mamaroneck about this time of year, all the way down to Mexico. So the kids are going to go through a little course with a passport, and the passport, they'll get stamps just like a traveler would on an airplane. And they'll have to jump through hoops, get the ball in the bucket, and just really get an idea that 3,000 miles is not small. So it'll take a while for them to get there, and it's an amazing feat that these butterflies go through. Our committee table is giving away a lot of native flower seeds.
It's really a celebration of the migration. We want people to understand the migration story and say, you know, what can we do to help? So it's just really simple. Again, it's just planting monarch milkweed in your gardens, in your backyards, and it's caring about the environment. And you know, when people put pesticides in their yards, the monarch butterfly, it's an insect. That's going to kill them. It's going to kill the caterpillars. So you really could have beautiful yards, I feel like we do at my house, without using pesticides. So it's really just trying to create a different mindset of how you care for your own backyard and what lives in your backyard, what you want to invite to live in your backyard. And why shouldn't we invite the monarch? I mean, it would be very sad if they become, you know, an extinct species. I think people do care already. I think they care because it's a beautiful creature. It's part of nature, it's part of our ecosystem, and it's a pollinator. They help our food supply, and it just has a lot of meaning in a lot of cultures. And I think they care, and I think they just, like so many other things, people are like, I'll care, but what can I do? And I think hopefully they'll absorb a lot of information that we have here today and do their part to help the monarch.